a prophet sat among the ruins of his nation. His name was Jeremiah, the weeping prophet, ridiculed by his people, ignored by kings, beaten, thrown into a cistern, left to sink in the mud. For decades he preached with no visible fruit. His tears became his constant companion. His pain was the price of his prophecy. He cried out in anguish, believing he was abandoned. Yet even through his tears, he lifted a hope-filled declaration. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. Jeremiah teaches us that faithfulness in a fruitless season is never wasted. Success is not measured by applause, but by obedience. And sometimes, the greatest sermons are not the ones shouted with joy, but the ones whispered through tears. Now shift the scene. A woman bows low in the temple, lips trembling, words silent, her soul pouring out in anguish. Her name is Hannah. For years her womb was closed. Her rival mocked her relentlessly. She carried the shame of barrenness in a culture where children meant worth. Her pain was unbearable, her spirit broken. Yet it was that very pain that drove her to prayer so raw, so desperate, that even the priest thought she was drunk. But Hannah's anguish became her altar. She didn't just pray for a child. She promised that child back to God before he was even conceived. And the God who hears the cry of the desperate heart answered. Her son Samuel became a prophet who anointed kings. Hannah's story declares, when pain drives you to your knees, you rise in the position of power. The tears you sow in secret are the seeds of a harvest that will shake nations. Now picture another prison cell. Cold stone walls, silence, and the shadow of death looming. Inside sits John the Baptist, the fiery voice who once thundered in the wilderness, who baptized Jesus and saw the Spirit descend like a dove. Now he waits in chains, abandoned, questioning everything. His disciples bring a message from him to Jesus. Are you the one who is to come, or should we look for another? Even the greatest faith can falter in the darkness. But Jesus did not rebuke him. Instead, he said, among those born of women, none is greater than John the Baptist. Even in doubt, John was still honored. His prison season proves this. Your questions do not cancel your calling. Your doubts do not disqualify you. God honors the honest cries of a searching heart. And sometimes, the silence of the cell is the very place God affirms your worth. Now, walk the dusty streets of Jerusalem. A man sits in darkness, blind from birth. For years,